Good morning, you guys. I just want to say I love my host. And let me introduce you to them. I have Eddie, and he's from Eddie Lugo Studios.
A
Um,
division of
with
Alice Lugo Studios.
There you go.
Yep.
And uh, let me tell you who else I have. I have Scott from the Mustard Drill.
The one and only.
Yes.
I was just gonna say that.
He, I tell you, is a fantastic graphic, sound, tech, as well as a travel agent.
Yep.
So please, if you have any of those needs, he's the man.
He wears many hats, but he likes the one that is on his head currently.
I do.
So next you have Jeremy. He's also a travel agent. He's also a tech person. And he does a little graphics. He dabbles, just dabbles.
I dabble.
But all three guys are versed in different cruise lines. You have Scott, who's versed in most of them, even MSC. And I don't mean to say even, but yes, MSC. You have Eddie, who is versed in NCL. He can tell you anything about NCL, and us, Carnival, for now.
Mm-hmm.
For now.
For now.
For now.
We're going to dabble.
We're going to dabble in the American, what's that thing called? World America.
I thought you was about to say American Cruise Lines. Let's go.
Yeah, right. Well, I can't afford it.
We can dream. We can dream. But welcome everybody to Go Live Together with Coffee and Tea. We are your host and hostess. Mm-hmm. I would like to welcome everybody who has made it into the live chat and also the replay. The Z Show Cruise Fund, first up in the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Cruise Vet Adventures has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
House of X Entertainment has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Welcome to the party, everybody. Cruising is Fun Anytime has made it into the chat. Yeah. We haven't seen her in a minute.
Yeah. What day is this?
Texas. Yeah, it's Thursday, I believe.
Oh, okay. It's Thursday.
July 13th.
Okay.
Bone Tired Travelers has made it in. Good morning.
I get the feeling someone is watching us.
James Cantonese, welcome back in.
Hey,
welcome.
How you doing?
Cajun Country Travels has made it in. Good
morning.
morning.
Hi.
The Cruising Chicks have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
And we are all caught up in, Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. Good morning,
Good
Rob.
morning.
That's right. We are all caught up in the chat. And today is July 13th. Here in Galveston, we have a visitor. The Carnival Breeze has made it in early this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a live look down at the port. Right now is 84 degrees with 91% humidity and cloudy.
Well, look, those people have been out on that deck for so long they turned orange.
Right. Yeah, see it. The sun baked them out there because your sail away forecast today is 89 degrees with 75% humidity and 17-mile-an-hour winds with full sun in the sky. So you are going to be hot if you are sailing away today. But yeah, thank you for visiting Carnival Breeze. Okay, good. We're back. Also, July 13th was an interesting day in history. Let's see. In 1832, Henry Rowe Schoolcraft identified the source of the Mississippi River as Lake Itasca in Minnesota. I hope I said that right.
Yes, you did.
Also, in 1939, backed by trumpeter Harry James, American singer Frank Sinatra recorded his first single, From the Bottom of My Heart. 1942, American actor Harrison Ford, who was perhaps best known for playing charismatic rogues in the Star Wars and Indiana Jones film franchises, was born.
Wow.
On this day in 1985, the benefit concert Live Aid was held simultaneously at Wembley Stadium in London and JFK Stadium in Philadelphia. Organized by Bob Geldof and Midge Ure, the event drew an estimated 1.5 billion television viewers and raised millions of dollars for famine relief in Ethiopia. And that will do it for this day in history.
I want to say one thing. If you all know any of the creators, like what's Nettie and JT, and well, it missed the orange cone, the bad weather in Chicago yesterday, but Nettie and JT, need to check in with everybody or somebody.
And also Tripping with Dre and Michelle and Bill from Warmstrong Adventures. Those are just a few that we know that are in that area. Let's see. Yeah, there was bad tornadoes yesterday.
There's a question from Cajun Country Travels.
Yes.
Okay, do you have any ideas when Carnival will roll out the new MDR menu across the fleet? I think that's happening right now.
And if you go to Cruising is Fun Anytime and scroll down, Kathy, what's her name? Duffy. Christine
Duffy.
Christine Duffy made a video, and it's on my Facebook group.
Cruising is Fun Anytime.
Yeah, and while you're doing that, you might want to check out the new kids menu. They got a new kids menu. They got Jell-O. Well, that's what I noticed. And I love Jell-O. And I don't think I saw macaroni and cheese. But let me tell you something else. Also, starting September 1st, they have some new type of wine that complimentary if you go to the specialty restaurants. John Hill put it on his page, and I copied it over to my page. Go there, and that should be like up at the first two. Commented. There she is. They're okay. Nettie and JT.
Yeah, Nettie and JT just left a comment on one of our videos. They're okay.
Yeah. So go to Cruising is Fun Facebook page if you have a Facebook page. You don't have to be my friend or anything like that, but just go and check out those things you asked.
And it would be good if you're interested in Carnival to go ahead and follow John Heald. He puts out updates on Carnival ships all the time, all throughout the day. CruiseVet Adventures gave you a hashtag, Scott the Tech Whisperer.
Yeah, he's very good. Scott is very good with all technical things. Even Jeremy talks to him about technical stuff. So I'm letting you know, go and connect with Scott some kind of way.
Also, Robert Cruz Brothers has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Tuber Chat made it into the house. Word up.
Good
Kevin.
Hi.
Oh, look.
Hi.
Oh, it's going to be a problem today.
Yeah, I see it. I see it, but
it's
hang
gonna
on.
be a
I'm scrolling.
problem.
I'm scrolling.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
She's here.
Yep.
Oh, my God. Sherry, I've been trying to be a wife. This is the thing. I wore an apron like they used to do back in the day, to show that I'm a good wife, and will cook if need be. Well, girl, I'm trying to work on that World America cruise. Yes, he said yes. Now, he hasn't backed off, but then that would mean we have 3 cruises for next year.
That's the inaugural, right?
Yes.
Inaugural? Yeah.
Yes. So,
yeah, for 2025, we're seriously looking at that one.
So Sherry, don't pressure me. I can't take it. So don't do it.
Okay. Controversial Cruising has made it into the chat. Good morning, and has a message for
Hi.
Good morning.
Eddie, did you think I fell back asleep? I got my bagel and coffee.
Okay,
No,
I have a
you falling
question for
asleep. I knew that.
controversial.
Like,
I have a
you're up.
question for controversial cruising before
Mhm.
we get going. Okay, I saw you yesterday on Warmstrong, and I think I heard you all are going to have a collab next week together. You know, let me know in the chat.
Yeah, and here's good advice from Rob with Cruise Brothers. He says, hey, all, hope is great and having a great time on or planning a great trip. And as always, please consider booking with a TA when planning a trip. We are here for you every step of the way. And yes, the two travel agents that are on the panel would definitely agree with you.
Yes, yes.
And
Yep, my agency closes at 8 p.m. Eastern, but I was sending emails at 11 p.m.
right.
last night to clients.
right.
That's how I roll.
And Good Morning Destination Fun has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Hi.
We got a Facebook user. I have an idea of who the Facebook user is. Thank you for those pineapples, Cruise Nuts.
I was wondering who that was.
It might be. But generally, we get gifted with about 4 pineapples from Cruise Nuts during the show. And
So controversial cruising has a question as well.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. Go ahead and ask it because I'm still scrolling chat. I'm back at the pineapples.
Okay. It says, does it matter whose channel I'm coming through to watch this group? Do you all get the watch hours and stats no matter what combined now it flipped on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It try to rotate to be fair.
Yeah, you can rotate, which is what I generally do whenever I see our friends on the panel, and then you just finally settle on one. But it does not matter. As long as you watch the show, we really, really appreciate you.
Yeah, and that's what I do. And not only me, Alice does it as well.
Yeah.
We do it like that.
And Nettie and JT gave us a live update. I'm here. We are good. The really bad weather was northwest of us, but yes, this was bad for some people.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Orange Cone did a pop-up yesterday, and when he did that, I went into the chat, and he had the local weather on there, and it was really dark in his area, and then all of a sudden it lit up. But by this time, I had turned on the Weather Channel, and because my granddaughter is flying up there today, and I said, "Oh my God, I need to watch it so I can tell her to watch it because they don't watch the weather or the news." So I watched it, called her, and showed her what they were talking about on the Weather Channel. So that's how we found out. But I'm glad you're okay.
And Cruise Vet Adventures, he must have had an extra quickie this morning. Only 3? Those are rookie numbers.
Oh. See, wait.
Yes.
Well,
rookie numbers.
I'm there too because I only have 3 next year.
Right.
And 2 of them, Alice booked them, and I booked the 3rd one. So I got lucky that I hit rookie.
Right.
Yeah, I have Leo's cruise. He's got, let me bring it back. House of X. Leo has a birthday in March. So that's 1. And then the Booze Cruise 2.0, that's a secret. That's 2. And then number 3 is what?
Those were the only 2.
No, we had 3. We were up to 4, really, 3 or 4.
Katina Smith, good morning. Welcome in.
Hi.
We have to look at the spreadsheet.
Oh, okay. So there's a new programming update, a YouTube programming update from Controversial Cruising. Yes, Cheryl, as of now, we've agreed to do every week Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Armstrong.
Okay.
We will have to miss in 2 weeks, though. I'll be on MAS, but maybe he'll let me in Thursday that week.
That is wonderful. So now there's like a morning show that shows the news.
Yep.
With people that are really trustworthy and honest. Well, everybody is. I'm not saying nobody isn't.
Yep.
And then in the afternoon, in
Texas.
the evening, well, yeah, right.
Texas.
In the evening, people have you guys to do any like breaking news or any news of the day, or that's a really controversial. That's really a great idea y'all came up with.
Mike and Rihanna's Adventures has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
And
reinforcements have arrived from the north.
And the Facebook user says, yes, this is nuts lurking.
Oh, nuts. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. That's nuts.
Cruise nuts.
You're
NUTZ.
Yeah, cruise
okay.
nuts.
Ocean Travel is up early. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
How you feeling? And let's see.
How you feeling? How you living?
How you living? Okay. I am scrolling and it looks like we have made it down. Oh, Scotty Too Hottie #MTP has made it in. And with that,
okay,
I go on to the next segment of today's show because he's a part of it. All right. Our featured creators who are all linked down into the chat are Travel DJT, Scotty Too Hottie #MTP,
and happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Rock the Boat. Rock the Boat is next on the list. Living Our Best Life is next.
Yes.
Half Acre Homestead Outdoors. So check out all of these channels. Give them a shout. And yeah, go watch their content. You will have fun.
AKLF.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, and also if you're a creator in the chat here, go ahead and drop the magical word #creator, #ELS, or #TMD, and Nightbot will drop your link. Bam Bam has made it in. Good morning.
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome in. Oh, wow. You got a new connection here. Kevin from Tuber Chat just came over and checked you out, Scott.
Scott's got swag.
Oh, snap. We got another anniversary announcement here. Mike and Rihanna have a 10-year anniversary tomorrow. Let us know what your plans are down in the
we don't want to know what they're doing on their anniversary.
It is what it is. They're having a big celebration. This is 10 years.
Right, yeah.
This is 10 years. That's worthy of a celebration right there.
My Jesus.
Yes. Now let's see. Okay. Mine is 27 years, Scotty Too Hottie. Yeah, that is admirable.
Yes, it is.
To say the very least. Congratulations, guys.
He's been in every chat I've been in this morning. He haven't got any rest either, no sleep.
There's another live stream announcement here tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Mike and Rihanna is going live.
Okay.
So that'll work.
I wonder if Mike's going to model. I'm just asking.
Is it a modeling live stream? I don't know. Generally speaking, it's not, but because of all of the, the Temu action here recently, that might be something.
Oh, just wait. Let me tell you, your shirt is coming next week. Your Mike Clark shirt. This is going to be so cute. All of y'all are going to be dressed alike. Y'all going to be like twins.
That's right.
Yep.
Bunch of troublemakers.
Yes.
The Troublemakers cruise. Yep.
Yes.
Temu. I knew it was going to be discussed. This is Friends of Eddie L. And are we in Scott compliance yet? I think we are.
We're in over Scott compliance this morning. I think.
You may have to tune in. They said you may have to tune in at 7 p.m. tomorrow evening to find out, Cheryl.
Okay.
Yep. It's a date. Alrighty, with that, we will move on to the main component of the show, which is the cruise news.
The cruise news. Great.
Caribbean nation welcomes more than 1 million cruise guests.
Texas.
Good one, Eddie.
The Dominican Port Authority has reported high numbers of cruise passengers to the country in the first half of 2023, with 1,266,732 guests arriving by sea in just 6 months. In June alone, 144,525 cruise guests arrived at the country's popular ports of call, compared to the 78,279 cruise guests in June of 2022, an increase of an astonishing 84% year over year. We are delighted to see how cruise tourism continues to grow in the Dominican Republic, said Luis Rodriguez, executive director of the Dominican Port Authority. These record numbers and the 84% increase compared to June last year demonstrates the effectiveness and quality of our terminals and destinations. A total of 44 different cruise ships have arrived in the Dominican Republic so far in 2023, most with multiple visits. Amber Cove is the most popular destination with 15 docked vessels. Puerto Plata, just 6 miles away, down the road on the country's northern coast, welcomed 12 ships, while 4 vessels called on La Romana, an island's southern coast. The remaining sea passenger traffic is via ferries to Santo Domingo. So that's very interesting. Now, Amber Cove is not my favorite port, but I don't hate it either. I just wish there was a beach there. So
yeah, I wish they could do something.
So moving on, Ocean Cay Marine Reserve declared a hope spot by Mission Blue. The Ocean Cay MSC's Marine Reserve in the Bahamas has been added as a hope spot by Mission Blue, according to a statement. The formal destination also makes MSC Foundation board member and chair of the executive committee and executive chairman of the cruise division of MSC Group, Pierre Francisco Vago, a Hope Spot champion. The nonprofit organization founded by oceanographer Sylvia Earle currently counts 154 Hope Spots recognized as critical to ocean health and the final goal to achieve the status of marine protected area. Being designated a Hope Spot is an important recognition for Ocean Cay Marine Reserve and helps focus attention on how we all have to have an important duty as caretakers of our blue planet, said Vago. That responsibility is why the scientific research and restoration efforts of our Super Coral program, aimed not to just create resilient coral reefs around Ocean Cay in the Bahamas, but to simultaneously contribute to conservation knowledge and initiatives worldwide. I thank Dr. Sylvia Earle and Mission Blue for their tireless efforts, which inspire us all to cherish and safeguard the rich and biodiversity of our oceans. So that's very cool. I think Ocean Cay is just really a fantastic place, and it keeps growing on me. So, and then the last story I have today is kind of spoiled by one of our hosts. Carnival Cruise passengers can enjoy a new benefit while dining.
Oh.
Carnival Cruise Line and brand ambassador John Heald announced a special offer for guests interested in specialty dining reservations for their new cruise, free or significant discounted wine for a delicious toast. While Carnival has offered free wine for first or second cruise night steakhouse reservations for some time now, this new offer, valid from September 1st, 2023, clarifies how much wine is available and expands the complimentary bottle to traditional specialty restaurants. So that is it.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. There is, let's see, some more people have made it in, but we got 2 more quick stories before we're moving on with the show. Azamara is known for offering more time in port with late nights and overnights. And now we are taking that even further with our new double night stays, allowing our guests plenty of times to travel further and dive deeper into each destination, said Carol Cabezas, president of Azamara. With Azamara's new double night stays, guests can spend 3 days and 2 nights in Bordeaux, France. Due to their small size, Azamara ships can dock in the center of the city, allowing guests to explore the stunning architecture and renowned museums, as well as the world-famous surrounding wine region. Azamara guests can also sail 7 hours down the Guadalquivir River to enjoy an extended stay in the heart of Seville, Spain, where they can fully immerse themselves in the local culture and traditions of Andalusia, including by indulging in tapas, watching authentic flamenco dancers and bullfighters, and admiring historic palaces, all at their own pace. So you go to one destination, spend the time there, and then jump back on the cruise ship and go back to where you're going. I thought that was really cool. That is a good one. And then in another news story, Seabourn, a leader in ultra-luxury ocean and expedition travel, wants guests to savor their home away from home en route to new experiences aboard Seabourn Pursuit, the second of 2 purpose-built expedition vessels in its fleet. Set to launch in late summer 2023, Seabourn Pursuit will welcome travelers with 132 luxurious oceanfront veranda suites. Available in an array of layouts and dimensions, all accommodations create the elevated ambiance that is a hallmark of every Seabourn travel experience. For this new expedition vessel, iconic hospitality designer Tehei Design, led by founder Adam D. Tehei and managing partner Alicia Genova, have created sumptuous interiors with a modern ambiance that combines comfort, relaxed elegance, and sophisticated ruggedness. The color palettes, elemental materials, and tactile textures resonate Seabourn's signature luxury and sense of ease, with custom design evident in every detail, right down to the retro style of the light switches. Yep. So they got 132 individual oceanfront suites in 12 categories, all with private ocean view verandas. Accommodations feature a comfortable living area, queen-size bed or 2 twin beds, walk-in closet, interactive TV with music and movies, fully stocked bar and refrigerator, writing desk with personal stationery and makeup vanity. Spacious marble guest bathrooms have a full tub, separate shower, and luxury beauty products. Each suite also has built-in heated jacket wardrobe, where guests can hang their wet outdoor complimentary Polar Shield parka and other gear to dry quickly once they return from adventures off the ship, or warm their coats before heading out on a cool morning. Other in-suite amenities include a personal safe, plush robes, slippers, and hairdryer. Beds are outfitted with a luxurious custom-built mattress, comfortable cotton linens, fluffy all-season duvet, and firm or soft pillows as per guest preference. The in-suite bar is replenished with a selection of beverages and complimentary wines and or spirits as the guest request, and guests can take advantage of the complimentary Press Reader app for access to favorite newspapers and magazines via personal phone or tablet, and Swarovski optic binoculars to use to view natural beauty from afar. So you get a lot with these suites on Seabourn, and I know that if you are an ultra luxury traveler, these suites, it sounds like there's plenty of them. There's plenty of them to choose from. Different categories probably offer different things.
Yeah.
And no, that is not an official cruise announcement from Janice Adventures or Cruising is Fun Anytime. And, Cruise Bed Adventures.
No, a lot.
I know. Sometimes you got to do that. But Cruise Bed Adventures says Eddie was making me nervous with that box cutter yesterday opening the Temu package.
I mean, Cruise Bed is funny.
Yep. And Mike and Rihanna came back through with hashtag Temu is addicting.
It
is very. Canadian Family Life has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Tiffany.
Hi.
Warm Strong Adventures has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
And Tuber Chat, thank you for that share on Reddit. You know, that inspired another thing that we worked on yesterday. Baby joined Reddit.
I did.
And she's starting to share things to Reddit. So that might be a new audience that could be coming in to the channel as well as the show.
I wonder if we can stream to Reddit. Do anybody know?
No, you can't. No.
And can you do it to? You can do it to Instagram though.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's only.
No, you can't. No, you can't stream to Instagram.
In order to go live on Instagram, literally, we would have to have another phone right here and stream it to Instagram and read the comments off of it as well as what's over here.
Mm-hmm.
Different platforms.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
But I just wanted to say, if Kevin from Tuber Chat is still in here, thank you so much for all that you do. It's absolutely incredible. It's amazing. Thank you.
And as we've been playing our playlist, or whatever it's called, let me tell you, I watched. It was a Friday episode because I wasn't there, and you spoke to the audience, Scott, so wonderful for thanking them.
Yeah.
For spending their time with us.
Mm-hmm.
And it was genuine. You know? If I was a guest, I would have cried. It was good.
I know what Eddie's laughing at here. Canadian Family Life says, yes, our daughter is now also addicted to Temu. LOL. Thanks a lot, Eddie. She's making her Christmas wish list now. LOL.
Oh my God. Now, why did she do that? Now, why did Tiffany do this? Now, I'm going to have to spend my time looking down when I just looked up from shopping for a cruise. So now I have to go and do the Temu.
Yeah, it was carnival.com. Thank you a lot for redirecting the attention away. And also, I'm going to go ahead and throw you under the bus. She was on norwegian.com this morning too, Eddie.
And it was really sad because I was looking for a cruise on Carnival
on Norwegian's website.
And I said to myself, the cruise isn't coming up. And I did it for a long time. And then I finally asked him, I said,
what ship
is it on? And he told
It's the Magic.
Man.
Texas.
Yep, that was a Texas type of moment right there.
Oh my God.
Woo! James Cantonese got another one here. Says, thanks, Eddie. Cindy is in Temu. Went with my money.
It's Eddie's fault. And then it's not even Eddie's fault anymore.
We have to make Temu somehow. We have to make Temu aware of this phenomenon that Eddie has started, so that he can at least get a sponsorship here.
But I'm
saying,
that's
seriously.
He'd come on looking all like Lalita Loca, right? Today's show is sponsored by Temu.
Exactly.
just start talking about it. Hey,
yep. I'm serious. I'm
so
serious.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you mentioned La Lida Loca because yesterday, out of all the pictures that I sent, the picture of the shirt too, I included Tony Barnett in it.
Yeah,
he replied back with
That's right.
I'm serious. And
oh, wait. We got a programming note from Canadian Family Life here. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay. It says, I'm uploading my Temu haul video. LOL.
Oh,
We'll
now
look
play
forward
me
to that.
for it.
You
All
know
right.
I'll be there.
We look forward to
know
that.
I will
There you
be
go.
Yes.
Oh my
Welcome to the
God.
club.
Yes. I will
And
be
James Cantonese says, Eddie did it, guys. Hide your money.
there. Yeah. Well, no, it's too late.
It's the guys that be shopping, though. That's the whole thing. It's the men that are shopping, or at least we're getting stuff. I don't know. I'm just with the Temu packages that come in. I'm like, what did I
know.
What am I getting?
My daughter came in the door yesterday. She's like, "You got another Temu package today, Dad."
Yep. Okay, and there's
Alice. When Alice came in yesterday, she's like, so she was very interested in when I finally opened the bag. She's like, what's in it? I say,
right.
Check out the video that I sent you.
Yeah.
Yep. And
just like him.
Let's see. We got another label here for you, Eddie. Scotty Tuhati hashtag MTP says Eddie is the Pineapple Temu King.
Yes.
Okay, so we're still working on a complete title here, but
a complete title.
Yes, Mike and Rihanna's Adventure says we got 2 packages coming from Temu.
Oh,
we got 2 coming, but not today. Let me see.
Yeah, I have two Temu orders out there right now too. Wait.
Oh, Law Jones, welcome in. Number 1, welcome into the show. Thank you. And it says maybe we need to change it to Yomu.
Yes.
Yep. How about that?
Yes.
Viva la raza!
I love it.
Oh my God.
Okay, Bone Tired. Bone Tired. Okay, here we go. You know, sometimes we run across this where we're waiting on multiple orders. OMG, I'm waiting for Temu, Amazon, and Groupon. LOL.
Oh yeah, my Amazon comes in today. They said before 8. Yeah.
I think I have an Amazon order coming today too. So.
Nice.
See, look, delivery the 16th.
The 16th. My pineapple shirt is coming.
It's coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good news. I told Cindy to look for pineapples for Eddie. Lumu. Yeah. Bone Tired Traveler says Lumu.
I'm telling you, it's a sad day.
Canadian Family Life Amazon has an Amazon coming tomorrow, so looks like crazy. Everybody's staying in the house and staying cool.
Here's a question, right?
Okay, this should be a question.
Here's a question. Can you get Temu or Amazon delivered to you while on a cruise ship? Like, could you put that address in and have them deliver it there for you?
No.
Hotel in. You could put a hotel's address and stuff in or whatever, and then the desk will call you and say, "We have a package down here for you."
Yes.
Right.
You sure can.
It was suggested actually that you order if you have a baby. Embarkation Nation.
Did a video on this.
No, it was during one of our lives. We were talking about, how when Chloe was a baby, they had the diapers shipped to the hotel where they were going, and it actually worked. And this was a Disney. It was a Disney hotel. So
Yep. I've done that in the past. I've actually had an Amazon package sent to the hotel, and when I got there and was checking in, I stepped up and I handed them my ID and my credit card, and I said, "I'm checking in." And she looked at the ID and she's like, "Oh, I think we have a package for you." And she ran the back and came out with a package. I was like, "Thank you very much."
Cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice.
It's very true.
Very nice.
And Bone Tired Travelers, y'all be safe today. They're under a flood watch today.
Oh,
so
goodness.
Be careful.
I'm so sorry.
Don't go anywhere if you don't have to.
Stay inside.
Yep. And Law Jones says only if the port authorities is willing. And Mike and Rihanna says, yes, you can get a package on a cruise ship as Lee, your cruise director, gets his packages on cruise ships.
Oh, yeah, we saw that. Yeah, we saw that.
The cruise director's a little different, It's
right. He lives there, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, so different.
But of course, the way my wife unpacks when we get on board, you think she lives there at least a week at a time too, right?
There it is.
I unpack everything.
We unpack too.
Everything out of there. And when I come home, I
Ooh,
throw everything
idea.
on the washer. I don't keep it sealed on a luggage for another year so I could go to the next cruise. No, I don't do that.
If my dirty clothes go straight into the wash, and when they come out of the dryer, they go straight back into the bag.
Yep.
Ready to go for the next time.
Yep. Sandra
It's
living
a
a
whole new
full,
wardrobe for the next one.
Sandra living a full life has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hi.
Hello.
And let's see. Okay.
Yeah,
Scott,
same thing, Bonfire. Yeah.
Scott has a question here. How do you spend your onboard credit?
Oh, wow.
So, most of the time, I spend my OBC on either an internet package or like a soda package or something like that or whatever. I mean, I never typically have a whole lot of OBC anyway. I think the most I've ever had when I got on board was $250. So I spend that like on internet package and stuff. And I sometimes spend a little bit of it in the casino. But I typically have a trick with that. I move it all off onto a machine and play a couple of rounds on the machine or whatever, and then go cash out and get it back in cash. So that's another thing that I do sometimes with it, but I don't tend to do too much shopping with it. I don't tend to use it for excursions or anything like that. Just typically like an internet package, a little bit, sometimes a little bit in the casino, but otherwise, I definitely never leave it on the table.
All right. Well, Eddie?
Well, we definitely do dining. We picked a restaurant. We have one, then we get another one with the OBC, or we do an excursion, depending on how much we're going to spend on it. And then we might end up getting a few things in the casino, a few machines, or I end up getting a couple of shirts and a couple of those cruise ship models, just to have as a souvenir from the ship, So that's what we do with it.
What we do is we get stuff from the Pixels photo gallery. These big photos that they have for sale.
Yes.
we get these. We get one big one so that we can put it in this book that we got in Pixels.
Nice.
Yeah, this is our cruise scrapbook. And with that purchase, they gave us this one of the Breeze. I thought that was kind of cool. So we stuck it in here, and every cruise that we take, we get one full-size picture. Just to keep up with where we've been, and the one with the family, and all of that. And Baby came back with this one while we were on the celebration for the 50th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a whole book about Carnival history, and you can insert photos into these pages, I believe. So yeah, we got this while we were on the celebration. Yeah, see, you can put your photos in the book. So it's kind of like a Carnival fun book that we got.
And what I do,
and our one drink that we share, and then like the $50 is gone. So,
but no, we had 400.
I know on that other one,
on that other cruise, we had 400 on board credit,
mm-hmm.
And on that cruise, I was absent a lot. I went secret shopping.
Well, no, we were there. That's where I got my watch. I got the watch on that cruise. She got the 3 rings. Some nice looking rings too. We went through and bought some jewelry on that cruise.
Oh yeah, because we don't drink like that.
And my stepmom was there, so she took her through her shopping techniques and how to save here and how to spend there. And I think we got some candy on that cruise too from Cherry on Top.
Yeah.
We did. There's a candy shop on Carnival Cruises, but you got to go there loaded because that stuff is pretty high.
And we just don't drink we'll drink like 1 or 2 drinks.
But we're sharing that one, and we'll probably leave about that much at the bottom because by then we're just tired.
Right.
It's nap time after we drink on the
go
cruise.
to sleep.
So yeah, that's what we spend ours on. Maybe 1 drink, a picture. Generally speaking, maybe a new photo album, and that's it. So let's see.
That was a good question.
It was. It's
a very good question.
Sandra, living a full life, has made it in.
Well, that question was brought to you by Elizabeth.
Nice.
Really?
Okay.
That was a very good question.
We hope we helped. That's what we do with ours, because we know those photos are going to be $22 right off the bat. That's 1 photo is $22.
And see,
so on Royal Caribbean, our loyalty level gets us 4 free drinks a day, and we each get a free photo from the photo gallery.
Oh, wow.
So on every cruise. So it's kind of like we wouldn't need to spend it on that kind of stuff.
Right.
And then, so it leaves less that you have to spend it on. So
yeah,
that's good.
And Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Cruise Vet Adventures has answered the question here. It says, I spend mine on specialty dining and excursions.
Nice.
Specialty dining, we're going to do on the Jubilee, I think. Right?
I believe so.
Okay.
James Cantonese says our onboard credit goes to dinner or the grandkids.
Dinner or the go. Oh, okay. And James, let me tell you, we have our granddaughter going on the Jubilee, the inaugural sailing with us. So I'm going to hide, and you're going to have to
do the show?
No, not do the show, but do the talking and taking her to dinner. Because I'm going to hide.
Bone Tire Traveler says internet, faster to the fun, and excursions.
Yeah.
And Law Jones has a question for Cruise Vet today. How are you feeling today, Cruise Vet? All good? And let's see, there's some more. Oh, okay. Cruise Vet is feeling better. I can actually move my neck without pain today. That's good news.
Looks like Tuber Chat has a question also.
Oh, okay. Yes, nice photo book. Future cruise credit. Rob says.
Where's the question?
Tuber Chat. I'm trying to find it. Hang on, I was still scrolling.
I missed that. Does every cruise typically give a free photo, or is that part of a package?
No.
Carnival does not.
So, and on Royal Caribbean, at my loyalty level, you just get 1 free photo. Each person gets 1 free photo. So when I'm sailing with my wife, we each get a free photo. So, there's 2 photos per cruise.
That's what's up.
On the bloggers, part of the deal that we got 10 free photos.
Wow.
Nice. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, not Carnival. You have to, and I'm platinum, so you have to buy a photo, and they'll give you 4 wallets. That's
Controversial Cruising says, I put it towards my drink package. And speaking of drinking, Cruising on the High Seas and Travel has a question here. What is the one must drink and must get before the end of the cruise?
A Twilight Zone.
Me, a pina colada, virgin pina colada.
Virgin pina colada.
We don't drink, so we usually get one on the specialty dining night. That's when we get a virgin pina colada. Other than that is water, coffee, and juice.
Yep.
Like for me, there's no drink on a cruise ship that is like, oh gosh, that drink is so amazing, I gotta have it. So I typically just try the drink of the day, which are always the same. It's Mai Tai on one day, and and stuff like that. So I always try those or whatever. But unexcitably, I am just a beer guy. So just like
if he drinks,
I do that too.
But he only have like one time he got a bucket of beer and it's saved for the entire cruise.
Yeah. Now, when I'm on a Royal Caribbean ship, because I get 4 free drinks a day, I tend to not like. I tend to try to get something a little more expensive than a beer, just because they're paying for it. So why not get something a little bit more? So that's when I usually try the drink of the day and stuff like that, or whatever.
Unless I see a tray of these rolling around, not necessarily the fish, okay, but if they have the whale tail, I like to get those because after you drink it and rinse it out, bring it home, wash it and stuff, it becomes a money bank.
For the kids.
This actually separates, and they can put their little coins and stuff in there. So that's what we use ours for. Each girl has one of these, and that's their change jar.
Look, and somebody named Elizabeth said that her favorite drink is a Caribbean Mule.
What is that?
Caribbean Mule.
What's in it?
Yeah, what is a Caribbean Mule? I never even heard of that before.
Must have a kick to it.
Right?
Eehaw, eehaw.
Okay. Yes. Okay. In answer to your question a while ago, it said Law Jones says, I have often used onboard credit to tip the purser, the captain, or my TA. That's what's up.
Okay.
That's very good.
And let's see. Cruise Vet Adventures says, if I'm on Carnival, I have to get at least one Parch Pig IPA. I like to get the spicy Bloody Mary to start each sea day.
See, those Carnival, those specialty beers on Carnival, they're just too heavy for me.
Yeah.
Like, I swear, like they make Sam Adams feel like a flight or like a Mick Ultra or something. I mean, like they're so heavy. I'm like, how's the ship even floating with those beers still sitting on there?
Right.
Like, honestly, that's just how I feel. I'm sorry.
And yeah, Z's getting ready for his show here at 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern. Have a great show, Z. And with that, Eddie, do you have the lineup? Who's coming on after Z for the remainder of the day?
Of course. And here we go. 11 o'clock in the morning Eastern time will be a moment in the Word by Darian. 1 p.m. will be Roy and Becky's Travels. I believe that 1 p.m. also Cruise Bay has a premiere today, even though it is here. Sorry, my bad. Cruise Bay Adventures 1 p.m. 4 p.m. will be 7.
Georgia.
4 p.m. Eastern today will be Restaurant Adventures with Bill. 6 p.m. we have Michelangelo Spoil Bama and Gillian Farms. 7 p.m. will be Call Me V, Johnny with the Gingers, and Parker's on the Go. 8 p.m. Lovis Fat Life, and closing the night with Beach Please at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight.
And we got a drink recipe being shared here. It says Absolute Vodka, coconut syrup, lime juice, and ginger beer. So that's how you make it. Just start pouring.
I don't recall when she got that. I'm assuming she got that like on our last cruise, which was on Anthem.
Okay.
But yeah.
And let's see. Law Jones says Caribbean mules get you busted at the airport.
Yeah, you got that right.
Oh, no, get busted. Okay, wait.
Yeah,
I read that wrong. Caribbean mules get busted at the airport.
Did you drinking one right now?
Ha ha ha. I think that they're like dope runners. They get busted.
Yeah. That's a different mule.
A painkiller. Have you ever had a painkiller? Painkiller is kind of a good drink too.
It's all right. It just I don't know that it killed our pain. It just knocked us out. Maybe that's the because
we'll go straight back to the cabin.
Yes.
So like I'm a big margarita drinker too, right? Like I really like a good margarita.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you how we're drinking. We're having our family reunion cruise September 2nd on the Mardi Gras. And I know basically that everybody does a bar crawl all in one night.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing it all in one night because we don't drink. We're doing one bar one night, second bar, second drink, and we're telling everybody what drink to get.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's how we're doing it. 3 days.
I mean, like I if I did not get the 4 free drinks a day on Royal and free drinks in the casino on Carnival, I would probably not drink too much on the ships either, just because of the cost involved in it. So,
well, when I do choose a drink for myself, and we're not trying to be, like mixologist and stuff like that, what I do is I get a Dos Equis. That is my drink of choice. It's a Dos Equis beer, and that's it.
Yeah.
When I used to drink, it was Cuba Libres. A lot of rum and Coke. That's all I drank mostly. I began with beer first, then I hopped into the rum with Coke, and then I became hooked on that.
So the first time Elizabeth and I were ever together at Nachi Cocom in Mexico, she ordered a mojito, and our waiter looked at us and said, "Nope, you're not in Cuba. You're in Mexico. How about a margarita?"
All right.
Used to bring her a mojito.
we had a mojito in Aruba. It wasn't a pina colada that we had. I remember now. It was a mojito because we had the mojitos and the meat pies there in Aruba, and that was awesome. That was
my first time having a meat pie.
It was really good.
Well, and when we were in Cuba, we were going to go have a mojito, but somebody slipped and fell and tore their rotator cuff.
Nice.
So that ended that.
Yep. Okay, Eddie, you were working on some kind of a secret cruise that you want to let our viewers in because they made it to the show and we know that they're special to us, right?
That's right.
It's the best cruise ever.
And I wasn't working. I'm still working on it. That's right. October 28, 2024. Oh, my God. Living at Tampa, Florida on a 6-day cruise. We're going from Tampa to Key West to Montego Bay to Grand Cayman, returning to Tampa on a 6-day cruise. On the Carnival Paradise, October 28, 2024. Hello. Hey, Texas.
Georgia.
Hello, Eddie. And any information that you would like to know, please get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel. You could reserve your spot with $25 down refundable. You could get your cabin by May 2024. The sooner the better. They're selling quick, and balconies are pretty tight. And pay up your cruise by July 2024. Also, there's a Facebook group that Mike and Rihanna are celebrating, managing. I'm thinking of a celebration that coming up 10 years. I don't know how Rihanna is putting up with Mike for 10 years, but that's another story, but who knows. And they are managing the group cruise. Go to Facebook, look out for The Secret Booze Cruise 2.0. And you will be getting some information there about what we're going to be doing, activities on the ship. House of X are going to do an elegant night and a game night. There's also going to be a Halloween costume or party parts of Carnival that will be doing it. There's a few things that you're going to be getting in your cabin. And there's also, I would like to bring some items to the people that booked the cruise through the Eddie Lugo Studios group cruise. Also, we're going to do some gift exchange and cabin crawls and also a bar crawl. So there's going to be a few activities going on already. It's going to be 6 days of full of fun and stuff to do. And we should all have a great time. So get in touch with Bruce for it. Thank you very much.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
Viva la raza!
Well, that will do it for today's show. Thank everybody for spending their Thursday morning with us. We hope you have a great remainder of the day. Y'all take care of each other out there. Stay cool, stay dry, out of the tornado alley, and wherever you're at, just be safe.
Be safe.
Be safe, be smart. And let's see. Everybody hit the like button on your way out. Please subscribe to all of our channels if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you.
We love you.
Bye.
And good morning.